2 a.m. Belt on, windows down. Nowhere to be. Belt clicked in before the engine turns. Notebook on the dash with pages left to earn. 37 missed calls, I answer in the morning light. Right now, just the painted lines of me out here tonight. Shoulders still got yesterday pressed into the bone. Knuckles on the wheel, the radio on low. Red light at 3rd and Main, the city breathing slow. I let it hold me still a second, then I go. Just me in the road, in the night air. No weight on my chest, nothing left to bear. The city rolls by like a half-remembered dream. 2 a.m. and counting, quieter than it seems. Windows down enough to feel the cool come in. Rhodesian keys drifting soft beneath my skin. Street lamp orange on the hood, a moving frame. Every intersection looks a little more the same. There's a diner on the left with one light burning through. A man in the window stirring coffee, I know that feeling too. Overpass above me hums a long familiar note. I catch myself just breathing, let the tension go. Just me in the road, in the night air. No weight on my chest, nothing left to bear. The city rolls by like a half-remembered dream. 2 a.m. and counting, quieter than it seems. Just me in the road. Than it seems. Nobody out here. Just me. The lights, street lights flicker on the wet asphalt low. No one ahead of me, nowhere I gotta go. Shutters pulled down on the storefronts one by one. The whole block exhaled when everyone else was done. My shoulders dropped for the first time since the sun. Chest opens up like I finally came unwound. No eyes on me, no script, no face to run. Just concrete and echo, just silence and ground.
Room to breathe between the lights.
No one calling out my name tonight.
The empty streets, the only place I'm free.
Nobody here, just the city and me. Cold air fills my collar, hands deep in my coat. A sign swings loose on a hinge, plays a quiet note. Puddles hold the neon like a painting on the floor. Every closed up door says there's nothing left to prove anymore. My feet already know the way. No destination, just a slow deliberate pace. A long exhale stretched across the city's face.
Long to breathe between the lights.
No one calling out my name tonight.
The empty streets, the only place I'm free.
Nobody here, just the city and me. Just the city and me. nobody out here. Red, green, red again. You never asked why. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cold metal bench through the back of my jeans. The last bus running. The fog swallows everything between. My head's a document with 40 tabs still running hot. But the light up there switches red and suddenly it stops. Green bleeds through the mist to an empty intersection. No one driving through, just the light doing its function. I count the seconds, red to green, green back to red. Something in the rhythm finally quiets what's inside my head. Red to green and back again. The only clock that's keeping me sane. Fog rolls in and the night stands still. Traffic light, you hear what I can't feel. What I can't feel. Yeah, breath clouds rise in the amber glow. Shoes against the wet pavement, tapping slow. The bench has held 100 strangers in this exact spot. All of them needed somewhere just to stop. A truck rolls past, its headlights sweep and disappear. The light turns red, I breathe the fog, hold still and clear. Nothing solved, but something set aside. The mechanical world gave my restless mind a place to hide. Red to green and back again. The only clock that's keeping me sane. Fog rolls in and the night stands still. Traffic light, you hear what I can't feel. What I can't feel. Look at yourself. You made it through. The empty train car, third one from the end. Belt clicked in before the platform disappeared again. My face hangs in the dark glass, barely lit. Bags under my eyes, holding all of it. 5 days folded into that expression right there. The tension in my jaw, the thinning of my stare. But something else is there that I almost missed. The steadiness that pressure somehow couldn't twist.
The glass knows what I've been through. Tired eyes, but they still come true.
I didn't break,
I'd just been slow.
the face looking back, it knows. Tunnel light strobe across my reflection. Dark then bright like memory in section. A hand still holding the bag from Wednesday's meeting. The knuckles carry the week without retreating. Station names scroll past like pages. I survive Monday's deadline, Thursday's call. I arrive, the train slows down and so does everything inside. That face in the glass, tired, yeah, but dignified.
The glass knows what I've been through. Tired eyes, but they still come true.
I didn't break,
I'd just been slow.
the face looking back, it knows.
It knows.
It knows.
It knows.
Didn't break.
Still here.
keeps moving. Hands on the railing, cold through my palms tonight. The river pulls dark underneath the bridge light. I watch a plastic bag drift out of sight downstream, and I think about the things that I've been holding like a seam. The skyline stretches further than my problems reach. 1,000 lit up windows, none of them losing sleep. The water doesn't hold what I throw into it. It just carries everything away and forgets it. River don't remember what you gave it. Takes the weight and doesn't save it. City's bigger than the thing you fear. Let it go, the current's always here. A barge moves slow beneath the amber bridge glow. No sound except the hull displacing water below. My reflection breaks apart in the chopping reforms, like the version of myself that keeps surviving the storms. I pull my collar up and breathe the metal air. The city doesn't know my name and I don't care. Something in the scale of it reduces what I carry. The river's been here longer and will outlast February. River don't remember what you gave it. Takes the weight and doesn't save it. City's bigger than the thing you fear. Let it go, the current's always here. Just needed something small. 3 in the morning and the sign says open still. I push the door, a little bell, a little chill. The fluorescent hum wraps around me like a sound. The brightest room for 3 blocks in either direction found. I walk the single aisle, fingers trail the shelf. Tonight the store is all the world I need for myself. The cashier doesn't ask and I don't volunteer. We both just nod, that's the whole conversation here.
Fluorescent light at the end of the night. The only warmth is asking nothing right. One small thing in a paper bag. Sometimes that's all a man has to have.
Yeah. Crackers in a sleeve, a water and a bar. I set them on the counter like I've come this far. The receipt prints slow, the drawer slides out and shuts. No small talk needed when it's this late enough. The door swings closed behind me, bell again. Back into the dark with something in my hand. The stranger in there didn't need my story told. A bag, and not a warm receipt, and I'm good to go.
Fluorescent light at the end of the night. The only warmth is asking nothing right. One small thing in a paper bag. Sometimes that's all a man has to have. Fluorescent.
Don't know this block. Nobody knows me here.
Street I never walked, signs I haven't read. No one here who knows the weight I carry in my head. I'm not a job title or a name on the list tonight. Just a jacket and two shoes, moving under street light. No expectations trailing me down this road. Nobody's calling, nobody's keeping score. I turn at a corner I chose for no reason at all, and something lifts like dropping the bag in a hall. Nobody knows this corner but me right now. I traded my name for a walk somehow. Unfamiliar streets gave me back my soul. Being nobody, finally feeling whole. A laundromat glows through a fogged up pane. A cat cuts across the road and disappears again. Mailboxes with names I'll never have to know. A short wall I sit on for a minute then let go. No history here, no version of me to defend. Just a mapless moment, and wherever this dead ends, my shoulders find a new position. Down and back, the body knows when the mind's not under attack. Nobody knows this corner but me right now. I traded my name for a walk somehow. Unfamiliar streets gave me back my soul. Being nobody, finally feeling whole. Nobody. They just keep moving, like none of it lasts. Stone steps hold the cold through the back of my coat. The night sky moves above me, slow and remote. The cloud pulls apart like paper soaked in rain. Then it's gone and the dark fills the shape again. Nothing held its form for more than a minute up there. The week I've been carrying, that's a cloud somewhere. Heavy till it isn't, present till it's past. Nothing that I'm feeling right now has to last.
Clouds don't hold their shape for long. Everything that weighs on you moves on. 2 a.m. and the sky still turns. Even the hardest night, it adjourns.
A pigeon finds a legend, folds its wings away. Even it is rest until the start of the next day. My elbows on my knees, chin tilted to the black. Another cloud assembles, drifts, and doesn't come back. The building across the way is 3 lit windows. Still someone else awake behind that glass against their will. We're all just passing through this hour, them and me. The sky's been doing this before there were eyes to see.
Clouds don't hold their shape for long. Everything that weighs on you moves on. 2 a.m. and the sky still turns. Even the hardest night, it adjourns. Moves on.
just the echo. Concrete overhead, yellow lights in a row. The world above me carrying on this show. My footsteps bounce back twice before they disappear. The only conversation left is what I hear. Each step a period at the end of a thought. A sentence I've been writing since the morning I got caught in all of it. The inbox, the pressure, the face. Down here, there's nothing but the tunnel in my pace. Step by step through the underground. Nothing up there can follow the sound. Echo takes the weight I can't release. Tunnel floor and me, moving in peace. Water stain maps the ceiling like a continent. A maintenance door sealed with rust and sentiment. My shadow stretches long, then short, then gone. The body knows this rhythm, just keep moving on. Somewhere above, an intersection, a horn. Down here the only sound is what my shoes have worn. Right foot, left foot, that's the whole philosophy. The tunnel doesn't ask for anything from me. Step by step through the underground. Nothing up there can follow the sound. Echo takes the weight I can't release. Tunnel floor and me, moving in peace. 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 One person in there. Coffee. Hands around the cup. Yellow light spills through the window on the wet brick. The diner sign still on, the clock behind it 6. One figure at the counter, both hands on the mug. No phone, no book, just sitting in that static hug. I slow down at the glass, don't knock, don't wave. We sharing something wordless, something midnight gave. The kind of quiet that two strangers split without a name. Different lives, same hour, different road, same flame. Window seated, last car light still on. You just belong. Other people awake in the dark. Night owls passing, recognizing the mark. Steam rises off a cup set near the pane. The figure shifts, pulls that jacket close again. A waitress refills without being asked and fazed. These small transactions, that's how the night gets paid. I keep walking, hands still in my coat. That single yellow window, I carry it like a note. Proof that somewhere in the dark a light stays on. That someone else is sitting with the same 3 a.m. song. Window seated, last car light still on. You just belong. Other people awake in the dark. Night owls passing, recognizing the mark. It came from nowhere. Just wind through the branches. Mid-stride and the block goes quiet for a beat. Then the trees above me start to move their feet. A breeze comes through the row of oaks from the west, lifts the leaves like turning pages off my chest. I stop walking, stand beneath the canopy. The sound of it is something close to pharmacy. No prescription, no receipt, no waiting room. Just wind and bark in the release of a dark afternoon.
Trees catch the wind before the body does. Nature knew exactly what the tired soul was. Standing underneath, I let it wash right through. The leaves were turning,
So could I. Yeah. Roots splitting sidewalk at the base of the trunk. Been growing through concrete, never once been shrunk. The bark is older than this neighborhood by far. Older than the street light, older than the car. I press one hand against the rough and steady grain. Something in the contact moves from tree to vein. The breeze comes back a second time. I close my eyes, even in the concrete. Something green survives.
trees catch the wind before the body does. Nature knew exactly what the tired soul was. Standing underneath, I let it wash right through. The leaves were turning,
So could I.
the trees wash through, turning, turning,
I could go straight, but not tonight. The short route's right there, 2 blocks and a turn. But I've been shortcutting everything I've had to learn. Tonight I pass the corner and I keep on straight. No reason but the wanting to arrive a little late. Extra steps mean extra minutes nobody owns. No agenda waiting, no one tracking where I've gone. I count the lampposts like a kid counts fence posts slow. 37 steps between the pharmacy and the glow.
the long way home is mine tonight. Every extra block reclaimed from time. No rush, no clock, no face to greet. Just the sound of my own unhurried feet.
A detour past the bakery, the vent's still warm. The smell of something baking through the metal form. A cat on a windowsill watches me go by. We hold the stare a second, then we both say goodbye. A closed up park with benches no one's sitting on. I touch the iron gate and let my fingers drag along. Each step a small refusal of the speed of things. The long way cost me nothing, look at what it brings.
The long way home is mine tonight. Every extra block reclaimed from time. No rush, no clock, no face to greet. Just the sound of my own unhurried feet. Long way, unhurried. Long way,
There it is. Home. Yeah. Key finds the lock on the first try tonight. The hallway dark, I don't reach for the light. My coat lands on the hook beside the door. Shoes lined up the way they've always been before. The air in here is different from the street outside. Still in mind, no weather, no one stride. I set my phone face down on the kitchen shelf. First time all night, I'm only with myself. The door closes soft behind the night. Traded every burden for this quiet. Walked the city down to find this room. The one place where I don't have to resume. The window frames the street I walked an hour back. Different now. I'm on the inside looking at the same wet pavement, same flickering lamp above, but the glass between us makes it easy enough. I pour some water, lean against the counter edge. The weight that followed me out, it didn't clear the ledge. It stayed outside where the night can have it back. The room receives me, quiet, warm, and exact. The door closes soft behind the night. Traded every burden for this quiet. Walked the city down to find this room. The one place where I don't have to resume. Closes soft behind the night. Traded every burden for this quiet. Walked the city down to find this room. The one place where I don't have to resume.